Yo, what's poppin', ladies and gentlemen? Thank you so much for joining us today. Super duper appreciate it. So, Harvey Elliott's come out in the Liverpool Echo. Obviously, there's been some kind of discussions and there's been some rumours around his future because he's not really been like a key kind of component in that side. The manager, Arne Slot, he clearly fancies Dominic Soberslide more. That's his go to guy. I think it's because he's able to defensively cover more than Elliott can. Elliott's not really the type of player to really press and, you know, cover for Salah. He's the more of a playmaker, creative spark in that side. While Dom can kind of do more of the dirty work. He's more physically imposing. He can run more. He's got more energy. But Elliott, he wants to stay at the club basically. He says, hopefully I can stay for the rest of his career. I'm committed to the team. And yeah, players go up through ups and downs, blah, blah, blah. So he wants to stay at the team, right? Which is great because I really think you're getting a good player there. I think he's technically quite good, technically solid. He can play multiple positions. He can play on the right. He can play through the middle. Not through the middle. He's not a striker. I wish he was, but he can play as an attacking midfielder. He could play centre mid. He could play as a winger. So it's very, very kind of important to have versatility, players who can play all across the line. And it's better to have a player that can play multiple positions than just one specialist, maybe apart from like a striker or something. Now, he's a boyhood Liverpool fan, right? So for him, this is the best he can ask for. Let's say he gets a move to like Aston Villa or West Ham or something like that, or like, I don't know, what other clubs, Tottenham or something, I don't know. He'd rather stay here, get game time, get some minutes off the bench, and kind of be part of this Liverpool side than him being like a key player in Aston Villa or something, right? So to Harvey Elliott, this is the pinnacle of football. This is his dream. This is his life ambition to be playing for Liverpool. And I think Liverpool should keep him, man. I really do. I think Slot should trust him a bit more. I think Slot should give him more minutes, let him kind of be that attacking midfielder, give him more freedom. And I think main reason why he's not playing as much as Soboslai is just the running, the pressing, and Salah's that kind of key component on the right, where he's the key playmaker, the key goal scorer. Well, I think Elliott kind of wants that role, and Elliott's more suited to be given that freedom. But given him the freedom, we need to keep players like this happy. We need to keep players like this in the squad. You can't just have a squad full of 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 world-class players, right? Because there's no team balance. You need players who can rotate in, come off the bench. And one of the criticisms I've had of Slot over this season is the lack of rotation. I think he needs to do a better job of resting players and giving game time to certain players, because you could kind of see that the team will start to get kind of leggy. Just too many games, too high intensity, too much kind of pressure on them, right? Getting riled up for these big games is mentally taxing. It's mentally taxing on the body as well. So you need players like Elliott who can come in, do a job, maybe even if it's a slight drop off, they could play on the right if Salah gets injured, or they could play on the left in an emergency, or even play centre mid. So you need a squad. You can't just have 17 world class players. It just doesn't work right. And you need players to fit a system and fit certain roles and kind of do what the manager asks them to do, and players that want to stay at the club, right? Even if you look at players like Shaqiri or Origi in the past, where they weren't the key player, they're never going to be the key player, but they're loved by the fans. They enjoy being at the club, and they were part of Liverpool history. So I say sign Elliott down to a new contract. He's also homegrown as well, right? Homegrown players, that's got to be worth something, right? Homegrown player, sign him down to a contract. He's happy to be at the club. He wants to fight for the team, and yeah, you need players like that. So yeah, let me know what you guys think down below. Should we keep Elliott? Should we sell him? And make sure to comment, share, like, sub, all that good stuff, and I'll catch you in the next one.